welcome or welcome back to Fire and Water. I'm your girl, Empath Divine Intuitive, and I hope all is well. And if you're seeing this on a Monday, may you have a blessed week, or whatever day you're seeing this. I hope you have a blessed week full of good health, tranquility, abundance, and success. And may all of you have a blessed month. So, if you're seeing this, you've seen this title about your name holds so much blessings. Okay. And I've been channeling that and it's been hitting across my head for the past 2 days. And I said, okay, I got to put this here on the platform. I even wrote it down in my little book here, and it's your name will bring you blessings. Okay. So before I elaborate on that, I want to just talk to you real quick about the power of your name. Okay. Your name is powerful. And the reason why your name is powerful, because it identifies with you. Now, before I say that any further, there may be some people who may say, well, I don't like my name. I don't connect with my parents or whoever gave me the name. That's okay. All right. But when you take that off of the equation about who gave you the name, you can go in a little deeper to connecting it to you and who you are. Okay. Even if some of you already have done a name change, connect that name. All right. But your name is powerful. Now, some helpful tips you can do to practice about loving your name and connecting it to who you are is write your whole name out, and each letter that your name represents, think of something you can say about that name, right? So, for example, if your name starts with a letter A, think about how you can say how awesome you are, how astounding you are, right? If your name starts with an S, you can say about how smart you are, how successful you are, how studious you are. Like just examples to say about yourself and implanted in your mind and soul how it identifies with you. Again, some of us don't like the names that we were given with that's attached to our parents behind it, but we have to learn. We could release the identity of the trauma behind the name and connect it to who you truly are as a person. Other things what people could do, what some people don't realize, is that you can also look up in Google and research the real meaning of your name. Not just the name perhaps your parents gave to you and why they gave it to you, but you can get in more deeper to even find out what your name mean, okay? For example, with my whole name, which I'm not putting out, I found out, well, I'm going to be 40 in 2025, but I found out 3 years prior that my name was an Arabic name and it means God's chosen one. And I had to find that out. So I always had some kind of like back and forth ifs about my name. I mean, I even had bullies pick about my name back then, and I used to be like, but I still embraced it, but I got in deeper to what it means, okay? But again, your name is powerful, and the power starts within you. So if you're saying negative things about yourself, that's in a connection to your name, and that brings that negative attraction towards your name and people having their name in your mouth. Okay. So I want you guys to do that first. I want you to make a connection to your name. Again, okay, because that's not going to be for everybody. If it has some type of negative attachment to a parent you don't speak to or whoever gave you the name, okay, disassociate yourself with that and focus on the name that it means with you. The reason why I wanted to say that first, okay, and then bring on about how your name is going to bring blessings in is because I want you to first, you may have to pause this video first and take as much time as you need, okay? Remember I told you on this platform, notebooks and pens is really essential. Take time to make a connection with your name. And if any of you found out any cool fun facts about your name here, if you feel comfortable sharing that in the comment section or even emailing me privately about it, feel free. I would love to communicate with you to find out what some things you found out about the meaning of your name, or just like I said in your notebook, write qualities that resonate you. They don't even got a rhyme, okay? I just gave you an example of how to take each letter of your name and say something about yourself. That's dope too, right? But even if you don't, doodle. Doodle is important. Doodling is when you write hearts, happy faces, and things over there. If you look up videos about the power of doodling and scribbling here on YouTube, you will see there's power behind that. You're not doing a lot of things just to be doing it for a reason. There's always a higher reason behind it. So take a notebook and write your name. You can do it just with your first name. If you want to go in a little deeper, you can do your first name, your middle name, maybe even your last name, okay? But I would say put the focus more on your first name and your middle name, okay? Do that focus. And write your name down on your notebook, right? Write it in bold letters, however you want to write it. Then underneath it or around your name, start writing all these beautiful qualities you see within yourself. If you don't see these qualities within yourself, guys, that's okay. The point is to rewrite your conscious state mind so you could see these things about yourself. Write all these beautiful things about yourself and say it. Say it to yourself. Start harmonizing it. Start, even when you get up in the morning, you say your name. So if your name's Tom, you know, Tom is a wonderful man. Tom is a handsome man. Tom is a successful man. Tom could get through these trials and tribulations. Tom could manifest and attract business, or Jessica or Keisha, like just names like that. Just start putting the I am, or start putting good things about yourself. Keisha will lose this amount of weight by this time, like these things, because you are speaking good on your name. Okay, these are powerful, simple techniques you can do. And then it can also help you to have a connection with yourself and even love yourself. Because remember, when we hear about loving ourselves, it does talks about loving, the physical part of ourselves and the inside part of ourselves. But even little things, minor things about ourselves that we don't like about ourselves, something as simple as our name, we could take that and rewrite it in a positive way. Now, what I was channeling about your name is going to bring blessings, right? What I was picking up, I seen an image of a group of people sitting down at like a discussion table. And there's some papers being passed around. Now, this gives me a business. This gives me a job. This gives me something of maybe an apartment or something. But your name is being talked about, but not in a negative way, collective. So if you found this video, it's definitely for you. Your name is being talked about. People's getting curious about who you are. People want to work with you and align with you. So if you're on social media and you're putting up little videos, or you're talking, or just even you being out in public, okay? This even could be where you work at, all right? You're being talked about, okay? Because I know we always hear these things about people talking negative about your name. I mean, yes, that is happening, unfortunately. But we got to think not everybody in the world has something negative to say about us. You know what I mean? Not everybody has their name in your mouth saying something negative. There is good people out in this world just as much as they're negative. There's good people out here, right? Because if you live in that negative mindset and think everybody's out to get you, that's the energy you attract, okay? So this is not that type of video. What I was picking up is that you're being talked about, okay? There's people searching for you. There's people that you're supposed to be aligned with, that's supposed to help you with situations that you're going through right now to get you out of the places you're in into better places. Okay. And like I said, these blessings can have anything to do with your career, your finances, your money, anything with your health, anything where you live at, any trials and tribulations, any help, even attracting, your soul tribe people in your life, attracting around high vibrational people that you could connect with, that understand you, that they could be of help, even could be love. Okay. People are talking good about you, collectives. Okay. And in order for you and these people to get into the same room and get an alliance, you have to start speaking highly of yourself and your name. Okay. Because if you're thinking negative about yourself, that has an attachment to your name. Okay. Your name is powerful. So if you're thinking negative about yourself, and if you're saying, I'm always going to be broke, I'm never going to get out of the situation, this is not going to happen for me, that's an attachment to your name. So just think of it, whatever your name is, and then think of the negative stuff you're saying that's attached to that. So then you're not bringing that positive flow towards you. Trust me, collectors, if you're seeing this video, there's help out there. There's earth guardians out there. There's people out there that is meant to be aligned with you, to help you, to build with you, to bond with you, to love you, whatever the case may be. Even if some of you listening to me is a small business and you're stressing because you're trying to bring clients and you're trying to bring people to know who you are, first you have to speak that. I am a multi-business owner. Say your name. I am going to attract the clients that resonate for me, for my highest good. Like, you have to say that, and that's what bring them in. It's kind of like, in a manifesting kind of way, it's kind of like when you're speaking out loud about yourself here, it's kind of like you're harmonizing with the people that's speaking good about you. It's kind of like you're harmonizing. So it's like they hear you and they come towards you. Now, if you're thinking negative about yourself nonstop, it's like you can't harmonize that positivity that's coming towards you. It's more so you're attracting more to negative, right? And I'm pretty sure if you feel free to comment it, you probably could say that, like, be honest with yourself. We all been there before. If you're thinking negative about yourself and your situation, I mean, I even hear some people don't think they're smart enough, whatever the case may be. If you're those type of people who do that nonstop, I bet you any amount of money you hear about people talking reckless about you. But you want to get to a point that it doesn't even phase you. Because listen, this is not a video to say that in a blink of an eye, you're going to make, everybody in the world not talk about you, because that's fake. Okay. Even people that don't know you, they're going to assume something and talk about you. That's just how it goes. It's not that video, but it's more of a video of to change your mindset and not just put it focus on people constantly talking bad. Your name is powerful, collectives. And that's why I said in the beginning of the video, this video was first supposed to teach you how to get into connection and love your name, but the name is attached to who you are, and love yourself and start manifesting and speaking highly of yourself. That's also affirmations. Okay, so you can make affirmations about your name. Use your first name, use your middle name, because I'm telling you guys, there is blessings coming in that has your name attached towards it. And I seen these people sitting down at a desk going through some papers here, and these look like some big old documents that have your name on it. People's checking you out. People's looking at you. People want to collab with you. People want to work with you. People want to talk to you. People want to know who you are. Even if you're business owners, maybe some of you could be landlords and you're trying to get good tenants with you. Like this, I'm just throwing it all out there what these scenarios could be. There even could be a check that has your name attached to it that people's trying to send out. But if you're speaking negative about yourself and saying, I'm always going to be broke, I'm always going to be broke, I'm not going to have this, I'm not going to have that. If you speak like that, that makes it harder for what you are destined and meant to have to come towards you. So when you say you are abundant and you are successful, you put your name in front of it. You're talking to self, and that's okay. There's multiple ways that you can bring in $1 million. Put your name in front of it. You have to speak highly of your name. Your name is just as powerful as you. And as I said again, if there's some trauma attached to the name, you first have to work about decluttering that trauma attached to your name and growing to love that name, because it is a replica of who you are, not with the person who gave you the name or whatever is attached to it. It's more so about who you are. But I'm telling you, if you're looking at this video, you're being talked about in a good way. Your name is about to bring blessings towards you. Your name is being talked about very, very high caliber. It's people out there getting ready to come towards you. It's a check in your name. It's a home in your name. It's a job in your name. It's a career in your name. It's an opportunity in your name. It's love in your name. Whatever it is that you want is attached to it with your name. Think about it. When we manifest the things that we want, it's still attached to us and who we are in our name. Okay? So I would definitely say, have this go by whatever name that you go by. Even if you change your name, go by that name. Whatever your name you're identifying with, and start speaking highly of it. Because when you speak highly of your name, you are bringing these things towards you. And I'm telling you, you're being talked about, collectives. You're seeing this video, it's for you. You're being talked about in a really good way. But you have to start believing in it so that it can come towards you. Because the more you speak negative about yourself, it's the more you're pulling yourself back from what's trying to present itself. And it's time for you, collectives, to win. It's time for you to receive the things that is rightfully for you to receive. It's time. It's time. Don't let the past win. Don't let negative people that's preying on your downfall and speaking down on your name win. It's time for you to win. And you shall win. But first, you have to think highly of yourself. So as I said in the beginning of the video, do simple techniques. Start writing your name on things. Start speaking highly of yourself, saying how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how successful you are, how talented you are, how smart you are. Put your name in front of it. Okay. And this is how you're going to notice you're going to start bringing opportunities and situations towards you. Okay. Day by day, you'll start to notice a change. But we always have to learn, sometimes we have to make a little bit of a change within ourselves to see the change. Okay. But if you're looking at this, it's your time, y'all. It's your time. It is your time. And your name is going to attract and bring the blessings that is rightfully yours. And guess what? You matter. It's time for it. So again, thank you for listening to a long video for me. I try to make it short for you guys, but once I start channeling and getting these messages, I have to get them out here. But as always, take what you feel that resonates. Feel free to share this to anybody who may need to see this for their highest good. And I will catch you guys again with another message for your highest good. And again, may you all have a blessed month. Whenever month you are seeing this, may you have a blessed month full of good health, love, vitality, and protection. I'll catch you next time.